Well, the fresh ISI twist to the Vaidik Hafiz Syed meet has escalated the controversy further now. While the Congress is demanding Vaidik's arrest, the BJP has turned on the aggression by demanding a probe into the junket, which even the Congress leaders were a part of.
ये डेलीगेशन गया, उस डेलीगेशन में मणिशंकर अय्यर साहब थे, उस डेलीगेशन में सलमान खुर्शीद साहब थे, उस डेलीगेशन में ये जो सज्जन हैं वैदिक जी वो भी थे और भी कई लोग रहे होंगे। तो उसका मकसद और मंशा क्या था उसके बारे में भी सरकार बताए। और ये बात हमने जब कही तो कांग्रेस पार्टी के लोगों ने बहुत शोर मचाया। जो सज्जन हैं वैदिक साहब, उनके रिश्ते राहुल गांधी जी से कितने अच्छे हैं, कितने सुंदर हैं वो, और उनके बारे में उन्होंने कितने कसीदे पढ़े वो भी हमने बताया। तो इसलिए जो है वो निश्चित तौर से ये गंभीर मामला है और गंभीर मामले पर पूरी तह तक जाने की ज़रूरत है।
15 तारीख को लौटे, मतलब मीटिंग के पर अगले दिन, और फिर 2-3 लोग रुक गए थे। एक सिद्धार्थ वरदराजन जो कराची होते हुए हिंदुस्तान वापस आया, दूसरे सुधींद्र कुलकर्णी जो 2-3 दिन के लिए लाहौर रुके, और फिर ये डॉक्टर वैदिक।
सर, वीज़ा आपका कितने दिन था? आपका
मेरा सार्क वीज़ा है, मेरा सार्क वीज़ा है।
अच्छा, वो कितने?
इसका मतलब है कि उसमें न तो कोई दिन सीमित है, पूरे 1 साल के लिए है, और उसमें कोई ऐसी स्पेसिफिकेशन नहीं है कि हर जगह जाना चाहिए। बाकी लोग मैं नहीं जानता हूँ, लेकिन मेरे सिवाय और कोई मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट नहीं था, तो उन्होंने वीज़ा लिया होगा, आप उनसे पूछ लीजिए।
Well, in fact, the way whole thing has evolved, it has become a political football between the Congress and the BJP, or between the opposition and the ruling party. But what is important is that in this whole melee of political football, the real issue is being lost. And the issue is, if a senior journalist of the level of Mr. Vaidik was in Pakistan, extending his stay in Pakistan and going on to meet the most wanted terrorist of India in Hafiz Syed, why was the security establishment unaware of it? If the High Commission there has sent a report to the Ministry of External Affairs that they were not aware, maybe the MEA needs to ask some more questions, some tough questions to the High Commission there. Also, we know that the Peace Institute to which this delegation had gone is populated with former Pak Army generals, and we also know that there is an incestuous relationship between the ISI and the Pak Army. So it seems that there was a wink and nod from the Pak establishment also for this meeting. We know that Mr. Vaidik had met the Pak Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif himself in this visit that he had. So it's I mean, there are a lot of questions that need to be answered, both from the side of the High Commission in Pakistan, as also perhaps the Ministry of External Affairs and the government here. And it would be interesting to see how the opposition picks it up from here, but the Vaidik episode is refusing to die down for now.
He committed a breach of protocol and even national security by not informing the Indian Embassy or Indian High Commission that he was going to meet Hafiz Syed. 2, he went there alone without a witness. So we really don't know what he talked. 3, there is no transcript available after the meeting. He said he went as a journalist, then why hasn't he published his outcome of his talks? 4, he has proposed an alternative solution for Kashmir, which is not the solution of the parliament. I think in Pakistan everything is army or ISI funded. So I would say if he went to a cafeteria in Pakistan also, you can't be sure it's not an ISI. But I certainly would say that if Mr. Manishankar Ayyar was designated as the leader of the delegation, then he owes an explanation.
Well, it's very clear that the government is in the know of this. The Indian High Commission knew of his visit. Our intelligence agencies must have been keeping track on Hafiz and Mr. Vaidik. So it was definitely known. Now this is a massive cover-up by the government since they've been caught on the wrong foot.